If you were stranded on a lonely island with a bunch of audio files to mix and the chance to choose just one plugin, which one would you pick? The most expensive one? The most colorful one? I've been thinking about this exact question and created a folder called Desert Island Picks. In this video I'll show you what's inside, one plugin per category, all tried and trusted, and only the ones I've never regret spending one single dollar on. Number 1. Equalizer. FabFilter Pro Q3. The Pro Q3 is just an amazing equalizer. It lets you add equalizer curves just as with any other equalizer, but the things I really like about the FabFilters, I know that might seem a little bit on the surface, but if you work with something all day long, for me at least, it makes sense that you really like to work with the UI, and FabFilter just has one of the best UIs out there. Second, by holding Alt, you can just add dynamic function, and this will kind of like turn into a compressor of some sort. And third, the option to sidechain. Now besides that, functions that I really love is a listening knob, this one over here where you can pick between the different sizes of the equalizer. Number 2, compressor. FabFilter Pro C2. So the Pro C2 is just amazing if you search for a very clean sounding compressor. Something that I love is the feature that shows you what the compressor did over time. So especially when you start out and you're not sure what a compressor does, this helps you to kind of visually find out what a compressor is actually doing. Besides that, we have these different compressor types, clean, classic, opto, and so on. Number 3, Saturator. Soundtoys Decapitator. When it comes to saturation, the Decapitator is for me just one of the most warm soundings out there. Also, what I love about it is this tone feature. I'm not sure what it does exactly, but I would describe it as something like there's a high shelf EQ of some sort. Maybe I'm not right, like I'm not a mixing engineer. Also, the drive and the punish function, so you can kind of like destroy your signal on purpose. Something that I also like is that the output is always automatically linked to the drive. So you see over here, when I change the drive, the output will automatically adjust itself. Just for the purpose of quickly going in there and changing the tone, this is amazing. And then like with every Soundtoys plugin, we get amazing sounding presets in there. Number 4, Reverb. Valhalla Vintage Verb. Oh, wait, stop. This is the Valhalla Vintage Verb. Here we go. Valhalla Vintage Verb for me is just one of the out-of-the-box best plugins that I can pick from. To be honest, in a lot of cases, I just add the Valhalla Vintage Verb, leave it at 4 seconds, and I just play with the mix because it already sounds amazing. However, what Valhalla always does amazing is the presets. The presets that you get in here are just sounding beautiful. The mode it comes with, the 1970s, the 1980s, and the Now color. And let's be honest, it's just one of the cheapest reverbs out there that sounds as good as it does. Back when I got it, it cost like $50. I'm not sure what it costs right now. This is just a bargain. And one more thing, I know some people don't like that, but in a lot of instances I don't use the reverbs on a bus, but rather on the direct track. And the Valhalla just adds no delay. You see down here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no delay coming. So it's not just lightweight on your budget, but also very lightweight on your PC. Number 5, delay. Soundtoys Echo Boy. I just got so used to this delay that I couldn't imagine working with a different delay. The delay comes with 4 options, either time, note, dot, or triplets. What I really like about the Soundtoys are these options that you get down here. The single echo, the dual echo, ping pong, or rhythmical echo. And they all like have a different sound. And also down here, you can change the delay type. So either like a master tape delay, maybe a digital delay, which makes it incredibly versatile. One more feature that I use on a delay all the time, high cut and the low cut. A beautiful, nice sounding, versatile delay. Number 6, mastering tool, Isotope Ozone. The thing I use all the time on Ozone is this assistant over here. You would just click on the assistant, hit play on the loudest piece of your music, and it will analyze your music. Most of the times it adds a little bit too much of effects, so I would just like turn them off. But the nice thing is it already gives you kind of a direction to go to when you master. The tool that I use all the time on every track is the maximizer, because it also allows me to have a ceiling, which is super important if you want to protect your speakers, your headphones, or your ears. One more thing that I really like is the soft clip function down here. Especially on modern tracks, this is amazing to get a little bit more spice into your master. And also one super cool function is this codec listener. So this allows you to listen to your song as if it would be played with, let's say, 128 kilobytes per second. And you can even bring this one step further and use the solo artifacts that shows you which parts of your song will actually be compressed. Especially when you do like orchestral composing, this is super helpful because it shows which parts of the high frequency spectrum will actually be compressed. The overall quality of sound that you get with this mastering tool, including all the different types of dynamics, equalizer, exciter, imager, and so on, it's just a beast when it comes to mastering. So these are my Desert Island picks. I would very much be interested in your Desert Island picks. Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.